Can carry on.
Those who were watching
there we go.
Of course, looking for that last glimpse of Kate's dress. Together with her hairstyle, it gave the new Duchess a look that reminded many observers of Grace Kelly.
Caroline Castigliano has designed dresses for royalty and celebrities, while Denise McAdam is a hairstylist by royal appointment whose clients have included Prince Charles, Prince William and, can you believe it, even Grace Kelly herself. Good morning to you both. So just on that final fact, when did you do Grace Kelly's hair?
1976. She was actually in Edinburgh to read poetry. So it was one of those sort of lucky moments where the hairdresser that was supposed to be doing it actually took ill, and I was very, very young. She said.
Well, you don't look old enough to.
And to be very honest with you, I knew it was a princess, and I thought, princess, that's easy. Tiara, princess, no problem.
Is that what you did?
Tiara, princess. And the next day, actually, my boss actually said, my God, Grace Kelly's booked in for you again today. And I actually went, oh my goodness, what? Grace Kelly as in, you know, Monroe, as in Bardot, as in all these big Hollywood names. And yes, it was Grace Kelly. The most serene, beautiful woman I've ever seen, met.
Yeah. Was it as a result of that you then went on to do lots of other members of the our royal family? Yeah,
it took me, I wanted to work in film. Actually, I wanted to join the BBC and do hair and makeup, but you had to be 21. So I went to work in a top London salon as a session hairdresser in the agency. So that meant that if there was a job that came in, any of the one that was in the agency, and actually mine was Mountbatten's funeral. So that was all hands on decks for hats. So that was when I started doing members of the royal family.
Yeah, Caroline, there's so much speculation about the dress in advance of seeing it.
Absolutely.
Now you have seen it.
Yes.
Do you want to give us a quick verdict?
I thought it was fantastic, and it is exactly what I said that she would wear. I mean, down to a T. The description of the lace, I saw her exactly like this, and it very much is a Grace Kelly look, don't you agree?
Oh, yeah.
She's classic, very understated, absolutely beautifully executed this dress. And I thought it really showed her personality and her style as we've seen that develop over the last few years. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, I think we have a picture of Grace Kelly's dress coming up, so we can just sort of compare and have a look. So we've got the lace, well, you describe it, you're the fashion designer, I know nothing.
Yes, she had the lace. I mean, she obviously had it at a closed neck, but I think when we say that it's very much a Grace Kelly dress, it's a sort of Grace Kelly dress in the styling that she used in a lot of the different gowns she wore, rather than necessarily representing her wedding dress. Although, as you can see, she had lace, she had a long sleeve. But I think really that's the only element that's close to her actual wedding dress. It's just her style of dressing. And it was that beautiful nipped-in waist, because I think Catherine, pardon me, has that fantastic nipped-in waist. And I think wearing this style just really showed her figure off to perfection. I thought she was a greater representative of the British bridal world.
The hair has to be right, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's not an easy thing to do any royal bride. I actually did the Duchess of Sarah Ferguson's hair for her wedding. And it's not easy when you're dealing with veils and headdresses and tiaras, but I think that James from Richard Ward did a fantastic job. It was absolutely beautiful, because when you're dealing with a very simple veil coming over, you know, tiaras, it is quite heavy on the hair. But she stayed natural, she looked beautiful, she looked serene. I mean, stunning and amazing.
I think it was great that she did do her hair as we have always seen her.
Yeah,
I think it was so important. When they pull their hair off their face, I think sometimes she used that expression, didn't she? Yeah. She wanted him to recognise her when she arrived. Yeah. And I think that sometimes girls don't actually get recognised.
And I think in what he said that she looked beautiful, so
she did.
Definitely did.
Oh, she really did. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Both of you. Apparently we see the first copy of the dress on Tuesday in the shops.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Who's got that out?
Somebody is promised to shop that they will get a copy in.
This is a look that, I mean, a lot of girls like to have. It's not a new look. The classic 50s sort of wedding gown is very much what girls get married in.
Thank you both very much.
Thank you. Lovely to see you both.
That brings us pretty much to the end of it.